stop Galamsey, and yet this is where we are.
And that was Samuel Okujetua Blakwa, MP for North Tongue, with Alasan Suhini, MP for Tamale North. And the Assurance Committee of Parliament telling us what the situation is on top of our rivers and in our rivers. Well, you don't know what the Galamsey situation is, but this morning it's possible that you could have drunk Galamsey water already, laden with mercury, cyanide, and lead. If you add the alum and the chlorine, I'm sure you know what you're creating in your system and how that will come a long way to bite and hurt you. So you are not detached from the Galamsey conversation. You are very, very much an integral part of the Galamsey conversation. And that is why you need to also speak up, because if you do not speak up, we will get to the point where you will be overtaken by the Galamsey, the Minamata disease, let me put it that way, because you've consumed too much mercury. And then you will be found wanting. Worst case scenario, you will die. Welcome to the show. 16th of October, day after the World Global Hand Washing Day. And yesterday we had a swell time with the children at the St. Joseph, the Work Anglican Church, the St. Joseph Anglican School, the Bishop 1 and 2. We had a swell time with them, washing hands and teaching them how to wash their hands. The GMB Queens were there as well. Oh my, oh my. Very interesting show for you today. You don't want to move away. News review coming up in a bit, and then Johnny's Bite will follow, and then community voices, and then sports. Then we get into the big conversation. The National Service personnel will be here in flesh and blood. They'll be telling us what the experiences have been, especially knowing that sometimes the allowances are in limbo and delayed for more than 6 months, 3 months. The Napconians, government met them some time ago. What's the latest with them? I'm sure along the line we'll share some nuggets with you. Sixtus and Noble Crosby Annan are here in flesh and blood. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you sure? You are going down, eh? You're sinking like the Black Stars.
But what is
you come back stronger.
I have.
You sat on the thing and you are going down.
Yeah.
The thing is going down.
The thing is going down.
I've come and I shall remain up.
Crosby, you are a child of God, though.
Yes, he is very much aware of his position in the kingdom. Charlie, this Galamsey thing, the more we pretend that we are fighting it, the more it keeps coming up strongly.
And the more the Black Stars pretend to be playing for Ghana, the more...
Don't mind the Black Stars, please.
They should get out of here.
Don't mind the Black Stars. I mean,
the more we keep sinking.
The disappointment, a big disappointment. And you know, for me, when I heard our coach suggest that, the guys were lucky when they came to play us here and we had, a draw. They were lucky. They were lucky in your backyard. Would they be lucky in the...
I was driving when it was a news item they played here and they were playing The Voice. And I think I was with Abiam. Then I said, so you believe in luck as a footballer.
The luckiest.
And as a coach and maybe as a strategist or tactician, you believe in luck. Because you said... They won here because they were lucky.
Yeah.
You are going there. You believe that this time you will be lucky.
So
everything of yours is based on luck.
The luckiest.
I mean, in football, the element of luck inside, it does not take away the need for proper preparation, adequate resourcing, and putting in the effort long before you get there. But the element of luck, it is there.
It appears that the Black Stars were not prepared for this. And somebody says, hooray. I mean, we've been saved a lot of money. Somebody should also engineer so that we lose out on the World Cup so that, our money will be saved, because we actually do not have money. This is Otuado's second coming. And he has still not been able to justify his inclusion. That's not cool.
Not at all. It's not cool at all that Otuado has not been able to do that. But is it only him? Before Otuado was Chris Hutton. Did Chris do well? No. Before Chris shooting, I think was another Otoado, Anna. Yes. Did I want to do well? No. Before that, Otoado was some foreigner, Milovan or something.
Right.
Did he do well? No. Before Milovan.
But Milovan also, Anna.
No.
He did,
Not his first coming, no. His second coming. His second coming towards Barca like that. Before that one was this Ghanaian Sika Akono. Did he do well? No. Before Sika Akono was
so Ghana, what do you people want? So none of your coaches has ever done.
But we want
the bottom line is
that we want to kiss the cup again.
What they should tell you is that it cannot only be a matter of coaches. It cannot only be. We are changing the coaches.
The management is also part of the problem.
So it's not only Blasters
management. I spared myself the trouble.
The trauma and trouble.
Yes. But I couldn't help it. Every now and then I would sneak back into the office, take a peep
go and watch small. When you go and watch the top left corner, you see the score lines.
I was standing outside there in the yard when the second goal was scored. Then I heard the sports guys from their office. They were screaming and chanting and shouting. So I actually thought the goal was for us. I rushed in only to hear them say that. Oh, Charlie, in under 1 minute, 2 goals. Are they? I said, good luck. God bless you all. I'm out of here. No, but seriously, coach should go.
Yeah.
Team should be disbanded. GFA executives should all resign.
They should all go and sit down.
All of them should go away. All of them.
Because you can't do one and leave
all
one.
Of them. All of them should go.
When the problem is it's not something all small.
And then we will then begin a total overhaul of the entire structure.
Right.
I don't think it is fair to keep blaming coaches, as Crosby said.
All.
It's not fair. As much as we may want to put all of this on Otoado, I can't imagine that. I mean, this man has not been able to win any of the qualifier games that we have been in.
Right.
And I don't think it's simply a matter of strategy not working. Maybe there are some other things we don't know about. But well, I am no sports pundit.
So really, the last speech that Keto Kreku had and engaged the players with, Angusiaga, it didn't achieve anything at all.
Well, I hear because people who know the industry say that it was a no-no. It was hypocritical at best. It should never have happened. That he engaged the players and was recorded and got leaked. More like he was trying to cover his own.
It was not leaked. This was a video that had montage and closes Charlie. A video they have edited and released.
So it was part of the plan.
It was not
leaked. It was a PR failed. You know.
So I think really it's not just a question about Coach. Otoado. I don't think so.
You know, sisters, yesterday when the Blasters were collecting, I understand one of the junior teams, the under 17 of the Stars, they were also collecting in Germany. They collected 5. And in fact, that game, Keto Kroku was there in Germany watching they collecting
and left the Sudan one.
I'm going to visit Libya.
It's closer to a water. I mean, can you imagine that we, Ghana, at peace? We have no war. A country that even borrowed another man's country to play the football in, a war-torn country, they scored us. Can you imagine? They who do not have peace, they don't have peace. They scored us. We who say we have peace, Charlie, no, there's something wrong somewhere.
There's
something wrong somewhere.
I'm beginning to agree with Crosby's Uber driver that the spirit of the nation has left the team. It has left. We need to bring all the pastors, all the bishops to
will it work? I think that they need to do a lot more hard work. The favoritism
is a question of hard work.
The favoritism needs to stop. I mean, where do we make the collapse from? How many of our local players from our big teams in Ghana, Hearts of Folk, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Accra Great Olympics,
in Ghana.
But I'm just saying that
the last game here at the Accra Sports Stadium, I understand 2 or 3 of the players were from the local teams, but the local league.
Yes.
Kotoko and Hearts or the medium. What I forgot to.
Oftentimes, there are a few local boys, I mean, who are picked and added to
and
the
those
team.
boys, I understand, really did well. Me, all along, my anger, both in the Accra Sports Stadium match and this return match, my anger had always been against Antoine something.
Semenyo.
I understand he's a very good player.
Right.
I didn't see that.
They all are very good players. So
No, I didn't see that. I saw the number of chances he squandered, the number of opportunities. In fact, the way he messed us up here at Accra Sports Stadium.
These players.
And the only part I got to watch on TV yesterday, I saw him falling and missing another goal. I mean, so why would the man have to play 90 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, if you have substitutes on the bench. Why was he playing for 90 minutes?
And why do you have to play him again? Is that there's no other person to play his position?
See, these players, if they go to their clubs, they perform very well. Semenyo, he's having a good season in his club, Bournemouth, right now. Kudus, he has now started picking up again this season. Last season was very good for him. All the players are doing very well. Now, it goes beyond just assembling these individual talents, individual good players, and bringing them and wanting them to play.
They don't have a chemistry.
Not at all.
You know,
they don't have a team.
You know, we've been here before.
Exactly.
The Abedipele squad. Abedipele, Tony Yeboah, Mohamed Gago. I mean, mention them. All the greats. We had all of them. Tony Bafo, everybody else. But they never took us to any World Cup. You understand? It was those that we actually were not considering. Stephen Appiah and his team. We say, oh, Asamoah, his new kid on the blah, 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 blah. They were the ones who went to lift the flag high in Brazil for us for the very first time in our lives as a football nation.
No, but I always say that the Appiah and Jan era, we saw the hunger in them. They really
exactly my point. I'm saying that this. Do you see hunger in these boys?
These guys, they are already made somewhere. In fact, they have the name elsewhere outside there. They don't seem, I don't know, not to downplay the effort, because some of them really are trying.
Chairman, don't sugarcoat the thing.
Say that.
No.
The collapse. That's why I said the collapse. Favoritism and all of that must stop.
I agree with you.
Look, Capsules Gerard, for example, on Facebook says, Coach Kwesi Appiah didn't just want to disgrace us in our own backyard. That was very unprofessional. He made the Black Stars look like Brazil, and he has now put us in a proper position. Jonas Kamburi.
The funny part is that before you go, the funny part is that I never saw him. In fact, I wanted to, when I was sitting at the Accra Sports Stadium, I was looking out for him. I really just wanted to see him. All the while throughout the match,
you didn't see him.
He said, not on the touch line once.
He was strategizing.
We're in my hometown. Relax.
I didn't get him.
Relax. Don't
he was hiding and pushing other people to come and shout instructions.
He was hiding in plain sight.
You see him signal one player over to that tent. What do you call it? Football people. Where they sit under.
It's a tent.
Tent. He will signal one
reserve bench. Reserve bench.
Bench. Yes. Now you are speaking like a football analyst.
Yeah, no, I'm not an analyst. I beg you. Don't put me in trouble. Yes.
Charlie, so right now everything is not nice in Ghana. If you are leaving your house, somebody's blasting rock and is killing
Charlie,
you. Somebody's driving car and is knocking
you down.
In the evening, you want to watch ball small.
You put
to relax.
Light off. If you are watching Blaster small, they'll score.
Charlie,
in the morning you wake up, you are drinking galamsey water, eating galamsey.
Charlie, you even want to bath. The pipe doesn't flow. Charlie. Jonas Kamburi says, great, Mrs. Thanks for being back. And Bende Sakibu says the GFA president and the coach should be fired. And then he comes back to say the unfair exit of Dede Ayew and snatching the captaincy from Jordan Ayew is hunting them. Dede sacrificed for the Black Stars, but was unjustifiably or unjustly ended his career with the team.
Oh, then it will go back to Asamoah.
Well,
and it will go back to Jomensa.
So Kojo Kwachi says, you people think anything better can happen to Ghana under this. Okay, he's going extreme. Okay, Kojo, sorry, drink water. Wisdom Euku says they are not committed to the national cause, and I agree with him. I agree very much with him. It's a matter of commitment. Six, you were talking about a certain hunger.
Yes.
Do you think that if you pick Kotoko and Hearts players and Oli and Liberty players, right, the hunger in them for them to go pro?
Why didn't you mention All Stars? We are not.
And the team is still there.
We are now Legon City something.
What about Max Bees?
Bill, what's the name again?
Charlie, we have to go make way for Johnny's Bite. But as always, a prayer for you this morning.
And I have a little announcement for all galamseyers.